Zoltan was referred to us from a coworker, and he helped us purchase our first home. When we bought this house, Zoltan managed to find the diamond in the rough where we actually got our house for under asking price in a seller's market. Yeah, Zoltan's definitely a very friendly, charismatic person. Easy to work with.
Talk to, easy to work with.
He listens to what it is that you're looking for and tries to accommodate. When we were looking for a house with Zoltan, it was a seller's market at the time. Every house that we had interest in, there were multiple bids on. We did lose out on a few homes throughout the process, but Zoltan always kept us reined in financially so that we were never overspending for the property that we were bidding on. And that helped to keep our, the stress levels down, because we knew that he had our back, that we weren't gonna go way over our heads for something and overpay. Being our first home purchase, we were expecting it to be a stressful situation, and Zoltan made it completely the opposite, where when we got together to look at homes, it was a fun process. And it was
easier than I thought it would have been.
Yeah, and it really became just looking for our new home.
I looked forward to Saturdays.
Yeah, definitely. We had our little Saturday get-togethers where we'd go through a few houses and sometimes throw a bid in and sometimes not. The houses weren't what we wanted, but
Zoltan was very knowledgeable.
Definitely.
When we walked into houses, so it made it fun in that sense, I guess.
Then this house came along and it was like the clouds parted and bang, here we are.
We thought this house was totally out of our range.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, this house was supposed to go for more than it did, and we found that little gem. So going into the process, we had obvious concerns about overpaying or
buying a
money pit, buying something that's not structurally sound.
Proper area,
even with the property taxes, where the neighbors are like, the traffic, all of it. I mean, it was our first home, so it was all new to us. And being, again, with a seller's market at the time, it was, you had to put your battle gear on to go and buy a house. And with Zoltan in our corner, it was
easy.
It was easy. He was able to point out, oh, this crack in the wall means this, or, in this area, this is around here. Here's the property taxes, and it just put all those concerns at ease. We ended up buying this house because, it was meant to happen. We went through quite a process looking through a lot of houses and several builds.
Yeah.
And this house was the one that fell through the cracks. It was a seller's market when we were looking to buy a house, and this one had no other bids on it. It was, for some reason, there were other, I remember why it fell through the cracks. There was another couple houses coming up in the same ballpark, same square footage, and I guess the pool of buyers that we were always going head to head with, we were all waiting for the next house to pop up, and this one closed before the next house started showing. We jumped on it.
We totally didn't even go for this house though. I just remember Zoltan phoning us going, we need to sit down and do some paperwork.
Yeah, absolutely. Not at all.
No, it was like a blessing.
It was a blessing. Zoltan knew what we wanted, and when it came about, it was, hey, this is what you want, this is what you guys have been looking for, and it absolutely was.
I love this house. It's my dream house. I would definitely recommend Zoltan to all my friends and family, and I have.
And we have recommended Zoltan to potential buyers and sellers. I won't ever use another realtor.
The clouds parted.
We found out about Zoltan through a coworker who
referred him to us. That doesn't
Zoltan!
Whoa, that's not a Z.